Mr. Matheson, what is your federal tax rate, and what, if anything, do you think should be done with the current tax system?
The marginal rate I'm paying on the last dollar is 28. That's what I've been paying. I don't know what the blended rate is, to be honest with you, but I know the marginal rate on the last dollar I pay is 28. And the second part of your question is, what should we do with the tax code?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what we should do. We should overhaul it, because quite frankly, the last time taxes were overhauled in America was 1986. And the world has changed so much since then. And we need a 21st century tax code, not a 1986 tax code. And the good news is I think there's a lot of momentum to do just this. What we need to do is our goals in tax reform, whether it's for individual taxes or for corporate taxes, is we need to take rates down, close a lot of the loopholes that are in our tax code today, have a flatter, more transparent system that gives people more confidence. I think that's what people are looking for in our tax code today. I've always had a record of cutting taxes. I think that's why the U.S. Chamber of Commerce has endorsed me in this race, because lower taxes helps create economic growth, and I have a consistent record of doing that. And I think moving ahead with lowering rates and broadening the base by closing out loopholes is a direction that we can all agree on as a country. I'm not going to deny there aren't going to be some tough discussions when specific loopholes are up for discussion, but I think as a country, as a concept, believe in that. In fact, both Mr. Obama and Mr. Romney have said the same thing for corporate tax rates. They think we ought to lower the rates, close loopholes, and broaden the base, and that's the proposal that I would pursue as well.
I guess, to be fair, before you respond, I should ask your federal tax rate.
Well, here's what I think that we need to do with the tax rate. I think that we need to lower the rate, broaden the base. I think that we need to simplify our tax code. Now, here's the problem. I'm talking to businesses that are out there that have invested their money and their livelihoods in businesses, and they're in the same place. We're in the same place this year that we were last year, which tells you that Washington's not doing their job. We need to make sure it's clear, transparent, and we have to make sure that the thing fits in a three-ring binder. So many times we go out and we talk about fixing the tax rate, and that's not what Congress has been doing. They've been kicking the can down the road. And I must say this also. My opponent took $535 million of taxpayer dollars and funded Solyndra with it. $535 million of taxpayer dollars, while we've got people that are using their livelihoods to build their business and they don't have predictability. That's what he did with taxpayer funds.
First of all, I think that Congress, in a bipartisan way, has done too many tax extensions, and we need more clarity of policy so businesses and individuals do have certainty about the future. There has never been a vote in a legislation that said Solyndra. Never voted to fund Solyndra. Congress, in a bipartisan way, passed a loan program that turned out with some bad decisions, and quite frankly, just in the past month, I voted to stop any funding of projects like Solyndra. But to suggest that somehow I picked the Solyndra project or voted on it, that's just not being honest with the voters.